What's up, guys? It's prime time, and I'm back with another new pickup video. So let's get started. First of all, let's start off with something. This is my second go at this video. The first one didn't turn out so well. My girlfriend kept calling, interrupting. So here we go. Take two. So first off, I got two games from eBay. I didn't pay any cash. eBay bucks paid for this. And this, I had GameStop power-up rewards. Do not waste your money on the new Lego games for the handhelds. They're nothing like the last good handheld Lego games. There were the Lego Batman 2 and Lego The Lord of the Rings, which I do have both of those. I believe after Lego Batman 2, Lego Marvel Superheroes came out, and they completely changed the formula. You can't jump anymore. It's more like Sonic 3D Blast for the Sega Genesis. It's more like that. It's 3D, but it's like a grounded level. It's not like 3D, like adventurous. It doesn't feel adventurous to me, at least. You just gotta go watch the videos to see what the hell I'm talking about, because I was not excited. Now there are some levels that will make you feel like you're playing the 3D version of the console versions, like so far on the Lego movie game, there was a part where I was falling down a cave, and that was one part that was actually pretty good. Then there was another part where I was riding in a motorcycle or something. I believe Wild Style builds it in the movie. That part was also good. Now the levels themselves are not that good. Like the level where you're on the construction site, the level where you have to use a laser, those are not that good. This game is still sealed. I haven't even played it yet. But hopefully it's not the same as this, because I did look at some videos, but hopefully it's not. But I'm guessing it is. GameStop had a sale for $10 for this game. I played it before at because I got it through Redbox for free in a rental. And that's Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. And I plan on getting Phantom Pain eventually. And this says unlocks bonus items in Metal Gear 5 to Phantom Pain with your copy of Metal Gear Ground Zeroes. And it comes with a code for Konami Core. I don't even know what the hell that is. Badges and more. Anyway, oh, it actually has a flip cover, which I didn't even know. I love flip covers. If you guys ever see me like get games, I usually flip the cover if the cover is good enough, and I actually like this cover. I didn't even notice that. I played it before, so I haven't been playing it because my son and girlfriend been watching Netflix. Like, my son's been out of school for the summer, so I barely get dibs at the TV back there, so I just use this. That's my go-to. I've been playing N64 and PS2 in the GameCube. So that's what I've been playing. I do play the PS3, but I have to wait till like real late at night to play that when they're sleeping. Here's the flip cover of that Metal Gear Solid. So far that's 3 games. So there's not gonna be that many. At least I don't think that's that many. Don't you find it funny that you as a gamer, when people come to your house, and if you're one of those type of gamers that love to have a lot of games, you like a larger selection, because you don't like to be tied down to one game. Like, I'm not big into MOBAs or massive multiplayer online role-playing games, because I'm not one of those persons that can play one game forever. Even when I tried to play Destiny, I felt like the game was too ambitious and too big for me. I was in the beta before the beta became live for the public. I was on the beta for like 3 weeks, and the game is good. Don't get me wrong, but I felt like I'm not big into games that rely on multiplayer, and that's why I felt. I got to parts of the games where you needed to be playing co-op. You needed to have other players, and to me, that was the downfall for that game for me. I didn't want to buy it. I was gonna purchase it, but then I thought to myself, I'm not big on multiplayer. I don't like playing with others. I don't play well with others online. I just don't like to put my headset on and talk with other people. You know, I played with people like Soft before and stuff. I play online occasionally. I played a lot of Mario Kart. That's different. But when it comes to like Destiny, that's like a big time commitment. I played a beta, and I played, I think, one level, and that damn thing was gigantic, and it had a shit ton of missions. So So to think that they have DLC planned throughout the year and into next year, I don't even want no part of that. I got too many other games on my damn table right now, and that I'm looking to get this year and next year. I don't have time for you, Destiny, or any MOB or MMO ever. World of Warcraft, whatever the other game, they can be as good as they can be. I don't have time for no MMOs. I'm just that's just, I don't have time. I only got so much time to live. So for the N64, I've been getting some titles that I've never been able to find at Goodwill, and you know, if I ever find them, I'll just turn around and sell them. That's the way the cookie crumbles. I'll just turn around and sell them on eBay, the same place I bought my copies. Oops. So I gotta hurry up and make this video because I just got a 20% on my iPhone. So first game, Super Mario 64, and it's just as good as I remember it. I played the first mission. It's freaking awesome. Awesome. You know, I love the 3D Mario games, but I'm gonna tell you what. Super Mario Sunshine, F you. You're freaking tough. You know, the portions where you can't use your backpack and freaking Bowser Jr. takes it from you as he's like the silhouette Mario with the paintbrush. Those are tough. Those are real tough. So I got that. Then I got some imported games. I got Super Smash Bros. This is fantastic. I played it. At first I didn't know what was going on with my RF switcher, but it started working again. I guess it was like pulled out a little bit in the back. Kirby Crystal Shards, another great game. I had the Kirby collection on the Wii, but it's good to have these games physical as well. Not all the time, not when they're like overpriced, like Power Stone. I saw the price for the Dreamcast. Oh my god. I'm speaking of that for a certain reason right now. You'll see. Diddy Kong Racing. That's what this is, because I looked all this stuff up before I bought them. Now, I paid $20 altogether for all this stuff. Now, I haven't tested them, so yeah. We'll get to that. So, Diddy Kong Racing. And that was, you know, I was actually kind of surprised at the way Diddy Kong Racing works, and I kind of feel that Nintendo's gonna steal those ideas. The idea that I kind of found, I never ran into a game like that, except, you know, Need for Speed Most Wanted. I believe Test Drive had something like that. Was it Test Drive or Burnout Paradise? I think it was Burnout Paradise. Or Test Drive Paradise or something. I think it was Burnout Paradise. One of them that had the open world feel. And Diddy Kong Racing kind of has that thing where you go to each level. It's like an open world thing. You just drive around and then go to the level and then you race there. I think that's what's going to be the next take on Mario Kart. And they're going to steal that. People are going to be like, you guys stole that from Diddy Kong Racing, yeah. Or they're going to add some kind of helicopters and stuff, because I believe you can choose what kind of kart you want to ride in that. I think in Mario Kart you only can choose motorcycle, ATV, big wheels, all this stuff. But I think Mario Kart needs to evolve more, so hopefully next Mario Kart, which at this pace we won't see another Mario Kart probably until the next systems, which is gonna be a while. So here which is good, so they can focus on other games like the next Mario, which I heard they were already working on. But please don't release Mario this year. We just got Mario in December. This is my second time mentioning that. Here we have Pocket Monsters, which is Pokemon Stadium for the N64. So all those were $20, but I have to test them out. And if they don't work, I'm getting my money back. You know, speaking of, remember that Banjo Kazooie game? Or was it Banjo Tooie? It came fucked up. It didn't work. So I messaged the guy on eBay, got my money back. And I was like, fuck, this piece. I said, you know what? Because the inside, the metal was bent. And it wouldn't go into my N64. So I tried my best. I fucked around with it for 30 minutes and I fixed the cartridge. So I ended up getting the game for free because I got my money back. So, but I shouldn't have to fucking fix a damn thing. It should have came working like you advertised on your listing. So yes, I got it for free, but I had to work to get that motherfucker to work. Excuse my French. Then we have some things I found at Goodwill today. A Sega Genesis controller that they charged me $197 for, and I had to clean up. It looks clean on screen, but I think I gotta do some work to the D-pad right here in the little ridges. I wouldn't use it. I'm very, very iffy when it comes to as far as like the controllers, to playing with something that I got from Goodwill. I got a Sega Genesis today. I never intended on getting one unless it was a good deal. I feel it was a good deal because I checked the prices online. It came, I don't know what the hell is this. So I'm gonna show you guys the Sega Genesis. I had to clean it out. So here it is. Here's the price. I left the label on there for $6.97 because I still have to test this thing. I don't know if it works. Here's the controller. That one is up in the air. Now I did get a game for it. I don't know if I showed it. Tasmania for $2.99 from Just Press Play, and that's to test the system. Now the system doesn't work, those two things are going back, and I do have another bag full of some Dreamcast stuff that was meant to test the Dreamcast that I did get. I just spoiled it. I didn't even show it, but I told you guys. But I did get it for real cheap, so. And I also found that Dreamcast at Goodwill, which I never thought I would get a Dreamcast. But, you know, looking on online, there's actually some games I want to get. Like the one I want the most, which I actually found today at Just Press Play, and their copy was like complete and nice, and it was $25. Everywhere online is like higher than that. I was like, what the fuck? Maybe I should go back there and buy it and use that 20% coupon I got. Anyway, here we have Sega's Bash Fishing for the Dreamcast that I already tested out, and the controller, so I can do a little. Oh, I got a big one. We gonna pull this fish in. Anyway, those are going back because I only bought this stuff to test the system out. Oh, I'm stuck on my cable. So that was like, I think they were asking a little bit too much for this controller, even if I was decided to keep it. And they were asking $15. I paid $20 for all this with the Tasmania game, which those are going back probably tomorrow, the next day. I don't think my girlfriend works tomorrow, so I'll take it back tomorrow. I got the Dreamcast still here. The Dreamcast does work, but I don't want to keep those games because I don't want to keep those games. I'll buy my own games. Here we have the Dreamcast controller. Now, it might look brand new, but it didn't look like this when I brought it from Goodwill. I had to give this thing a massive cleaning. Took me about an hour. I have no memory cards. I need to get some. Here's the cord. You know, the Dreamcast was very ambitious for its time. Here's the Dreamcast. Looks completely clean. I have a power cable because the PS1 and PS2 power cables work. I just had to buy an AV out cable, which should be no problem. That should be coming in real soon. So that's how the back looks, and how much I paid for this is right there, $4.97 for a Dreamcast. It's not a bad deal because I see everybody else online charging $25+ for one, and I think out of that and the Sega Genesis, I prefer the Dreamcast because I really want to play Shenmue, and there's a couple other games, not Power Stone because I just ordered a separate Power Stone, where you'll see in a different video, but it isn't for the Dreamcast because I'm not going to pay $89 for a game that I can get for another system that comes with both for cheaper. So knock out two birds with one stone. Another game that I've been wanting to get to complete my collection of this game, which I still haven't started playing yet, you know, and I want to. I really want to because I've heard very, very many great things about this game, and that is Knights of the Old Republic 2. Now, This is Knights of the Old Republic to the Sith Lords, the sequel to the 2003 game, which I do have. This is the box version. I wanted this version with the glass case, but this is alright. I don't even know if they have that. You know, this is the PC version, of course, which is cheaper because I don't have an Xbox, original Xbox. And speaking of, I did see one at Salvation Army, but they had an as-is sticker on it. Excuse me. Which means if you buy it as is and it doesn't work, you have to keep it. And it was $10, and I wasn't having that because every Xbox I bought so far doesn't work. I'm not wasting my money. So this was a good buy. To me, it was, at least. At Best Buy, I bought some games with some credit I had. Now I'm still waiting for the rest of them to come, so they'll probably be in the next video. Rest of them, actually, I have one more of them coming. One more game coming, and that's Folklore for the PS3, which I believe is going to be a rare game as the PS3 gets older. Folklore is a game that I've always wanted, and it looks like a great game. My son is trolling. Excuse him. Anyway, here is a great game that also I believe is going to become rare, and that is 3D Dot Heroes. And it's from Atlas. Atlas makes a lot of great games. In this game, a lot of people compare to The Legend of Zelda or A Link to the Past, from what I understand. I've never played it, but I'm really looking forward to play it. I've seen a lot of videos. It is very ambitious in its style, and I believe it's going to become one of those rare games in due time. That's not why I bought it. I bought it because I never played it. I never owned it. Most of the games you've seen today, I never owned. I don't own any of these games. I've never owned them before, never found them. Or I don't even think I've ever would have found any of these in the wild. Even the N64 games that I got, like Super Mario 64, Smash Bros. Import, Crystal Shards, Diddy Kong Racing, and Pokemon Stadium. All those games for the N64 I've never seen in the wild. And I probably never will, because there's a lot of people out here in my area that I'm just starting to find out who buy stuff and then resell them at a higher price on eBay and stuff, which kind of sucks for me. You know, I've done it. I've done it, but I prefer to trade for my stuff. And I usually don't up the prices up above retail where other people are selling their stuff on Amazon or eBay for. Like, my sealed copy of Wind Waker, I was selling it for $30, for God's sake. Only reason I put it so high on eBay is because I didn't see nobody selling lower than me. So I was like, hell, why not? Everybody else was selling theirs for like 45. I was like, 45, 40, you know what, 38. I think I had it at 35. I don't know. I think I sold it for 38. 38. I didn't say that. I sold both of my Wind Wakers. One for 38. Free shipping, and then the other one for 30 free shipping on Cheap Ass Gamer. So I just had to pay for shipping for the Cheap Ass Gamer one. And then I sold my Kid Icarus Uprising sealed for $42. Altogether I made like $109. I had to pay like $8 in shipping altogether. As far as like shipping material, I usually keep the materials I get from other games I get in the mail, so I just rip off the labels very carefully and keep those to ship other games when I sell stuff. And I profited. eBay fees comes to about $10 for $100, $10, $15. That's not that much, so I still made a lot of money compared to what I was asking for in the first place. So I'm fine. I probably got what I was asking for, so it doesn't bother me as long as they got the hell out of my house. That's what matters to me. Sometimes I'm not willing to wait 20 years for these games to rise up to the hundreds of dollars. That's not my intention. My intentions are also to get these games into people's hands who really want to play them. And then a couple other games that I got were Viva Pinata. Now this game, I do not know why it's $9 plus on Amazon. It came with a case, but it's a generic Best Buy one. And this one is from Best Buy. And I had gift cards, so I bought it. So, Viva Pinata. And the reason I bought it is because, number one, for some reason, it's becoming rare. And number two, I've been wanting to play Viva Pinata because the first time I saw it, I was like, I was naive and stupid, number one. I was being one of those gamers that, at the time, I never hated Nintendo, so it has nothing to do with Nintendo. But I felt like, oh, that game's too stupid because it looks like for Mexicans or kids. It's dumb. Let me tell you, don't always think like that about games until you try them. And I decided to buy because I really want to try it. And I heard that it's a lot like Pokemon, collecting piñatas and stuff. And the graphics and the art style really clicks with me. I remember what it looked like. I haven't even watched the video. But the other one, Viva Piñata Party Animals, for some strange reason, is a very, very expensive one. Even pre-owned. So, yeah. I found this at the Salvation Army for $3.99. Oddworld Munch's Odyssey for the Xbox. Now, I still don't have an Xbox, so yeah. I can't wait to get an Xbox. I'm finding all these exclusives. Now, I also didn't see Myst. I think it was Myst 3, and that one looked fantastic. I put it back because I feel sometimes Salvation Army overprices these games. And this just looks as good as the one on the Xbox 360. That they did an HD remaster on that looks the same, if you ask me. And I can't wait to play this. And then the last thing I got at Goodwill today was the Charlie Brown collection, sealed for $1.97. This is the deluxe holiday collection with 3 remastered classics. A Charlie Brown Christmas. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Since the holidays are fastly approaching, if you're going into the stores now, you might notice that stores are actually starting to put Halloween stuff out. What is going on, America? I can't believe this. Speaking of, I don't like to talk about politics. I don't know how many of you guys have been paying attention to what happened to that plane that was shot down. May their families rest in peace. Only reason I don't pay much attention, but I was at the car, getting my car fixed. I do read the news and stay up on stuff like that. But I believe, and I watch WWE, so I know, and I hear whisperings from people, and I see people on Facebook always talking about, politics and stuff. I don't care, except when it comes to time to vote. And, I go for who I feel is there for me. Well, as far as Putin goes, I hope I'm saying his name right, and Russia, I feel they're bad news. And I feel that the future, as far as war, is not looking too good, as if things like this are going to continue to happen. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to put out my views and people not agree with what I have to say. That's just all I'm going to say. God forbid that something happened and we get nuked, or World War III starts tomorrow. I don't know these things because I'm not Obama. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They might not even tell us shit until troops from Russia start getting deployed over here, or from whatever other country that's pissed off that wants to fucking kill all of us as Americans because they don't like us for some strange damn reason. They think we want to take over everything, I guess. So thanks for watching my video. Stay safe and keep on gaming.